Imagine waking up tomorrow, reaching into your pocket, and realizing you're holding a penny worth $1 million. Sounds crazy, right? Well, hold on to your seats because today we're diving into a 1971 Lincoln penny that could be hiding in your change, waiting to change your life forever. Before you dismiss this as just another coin video, let me warn you. Missing out on this information could cost you a fortune. People have thrown away these pennies, unknowingly tossing out a potential jackpot. So what makes this 1971 penny so valuable? And more importantly, could you be the one sitting on $1 million payday without even knowing it? Stay with me because what I'm about to reveal might just shock you. Let's start with the basics. The 1971 Lincoln penny was minted in massive numbers, billions to be exact. Most of them are worth just a cent. But hidden among these ordinary coins are a few rare errors that collectors are willing to pay small fortunes for. One of the most sought-after versions is the 1971 no-mint mark Lincoln penny with an ultra-rare double-die obverse. That means the letters and numbers on the coin look slightly doubled, an error that happened during the minting process. If you spot one of these, you might be staring at a 5, 6, or even 7-figure payday. But here's where it gets even more exciting. In recent auctions, high-grade versions of this penny have shattered expectations. One in pristine condition sold for over $10,000, while another, graded MS-67, brought in an astonishing $1.1 million. Yes, you heard that right, a single penny worth more than most houses. Now, I know what you're thinking, how do I know if my 1971 penny is worth a fortune? Well, let's get into the exact details you need to check. Now, before you go tearing apart your couch cushions or interrogating your piggy bank like a detective, let me break it down for you in simple steps. And trust me, you don't need a magnifying glass the size of a telescope, just a keen eye and the right knowledge. First, examine the date and lettering on your penny. If you see doubling on Liberty or In God We Trust, you could be in possession of a rare variety. Next, check the overall condition. Even the tiniest scratches can impact value, but if your coin is in near-perfect condition, get it professionally graded. And here's a crucial tip: if you're unsure, never clean your coin. Scrubbing it down can actually destroy its value faster than you can say $1 million mistake. So what should you do if you think you've got one of these rare pennies? The market for rare coins is constantly changing, and what's valuable today could be even more valuable tomorrow, or worse, lose demand. Collectors are hunting for these coins right now. That means if you wait too long, someone else could cash in while you're still wondering if you should check your old piggy bank. And here's the kicker: these valuable pennies have been found in circulation as recently as this year. That means one could be out there waiting for the right person to pick it up. Now, I've got a big surprise for you. There's another rare 1971 penny that's been making headlines, and most people have no idea about it. Could it be worth even more? Well, stick around because in my next video, I'll reveal everything you need to know about this hidden gem. So before you go, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on life-changing coin discoveries. And remember, your fortune could be hiding in plain sight. Will you be the one to find it? Imagine finding a small copper coin in your drawer only to realize it could make you an instant millionaire. Sounds unbelievable, right? But it's happening right now. And the 1973 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is at the heart of it all. This is no ordinary penny. Some rare versions of this coin have sold for up to $1.70 million. Yes, you heard that right, one tiny coin could be the key to your financial freedom. But here's the catch: not all 1973 pennies are worth millions. You need to know exactly what to look for before you cash in on this hidden treasure. Because if you unknowingly spend it on a pack of gum, you might just lose a fortune forever. So, what makes this coin so special? Why are collectors and investors scrambling to find it? Stick with me because in the next few minutes, we're uncovering everything you need to know: the secret details, the shocking market prices, and how you can check if you own one of these million-dollar coins. Before we dive in, let's set the stage. Picture this: it's 1973. Gas costs just 39 cents per gallon, and a loaf of bread is about 27 cents. The U.S. Mint is busy striking millions of Lincoln pennies. But among them, a few rare errors slip through, creating coins that today are worth a fortune. Now, here's where things get really interesting. Some 1973 pennies were struck without a mint mark, meaning they don't have that little letter under the date. While most of these were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, a rare few have unique characteristics that set them apart. And it's these rare coins that collectors are willing to pay insane amounts for. But how do you know if you have the golden ticket of pennies? Let's break it down. First, grab a magnifying glass. Check the date. Does it say 1973? Good. Now look for a missing mint mark. Still good? Next, inspect the coin's surface carefully. Some of these high-value pennies have unusual errors like double strikes, misalignments, or extra thick lettering, and here's where it gets wild. If your coin has a rare error, you're looking at serious money. A standard 1973 penny might only be worth face value. But if you have one of these rare errors in pristine condition, collectors are willing to pay thousands, even millions. Take this as a wake-up call. Many people throw away rare coins every single day, completely unaware of their true value. Don't let that be you. Imagine the regret of realizing that a penny you spent years ago could have bought you a luxury home today. Now, let's talk numbers. The highest recorded auction for a rare 1973 penny reached an astonishing $1.70 million. And prices are still climbing. In today's market, collectors are paying record-breaking amounts for coins that most people overlook. And here's the kicker: the demand for rare coins is skyrocketing. Every year, more collectors and investors enter the market, driving prices even higher. That means if you have a rare 1973 penny, its value could explode in the coming years, but the clock is ticking. The best time to cash in on rare coins is when demand is high. And right now, the market is hotter than ever. Waiting too long could mean missing out on the biggest payday of your life. So, what's your next move? Start checking your coins now. Search through old jars, drawers, even the change in your car. Because somewhere, hidden in plain sight, could be a penny worth millions. Don't keep this secret to yourself. Share this video with friends and family. They might be sitting on a fortune without even knowing it. And if you want to learn more about rare coins that could make you rich, hit that subscribe button. Because trust me, this is just the beginning. Imagine waking up one day, digging through your pocket change, and realizing that an ordinary-looking penny could change your life forever. Sounds impossible, right? But what if I told you that a 2013 Lincoln penny with no mint mark has sold for up to $1.5 million? Yes, you heard that right. But here's the scary part. Thousands of these rare pennies are out there, sitting in jars, drawers, and even couch cushions, completely unnoticed. And the worst mistake you can make? Spending it on a cup of coffee without knowing its true worth. Stay with me, because in just a few minutes, I'll show you exactly what to look for, how to identify the million-dollar pennies, and how you can cash in before it's too late. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. So what makes this seemingly ordinary 2013 penny so incredibly valuable? The secret lies in a rare minting error, a small but crucial detail that turns a regular coin into a fortune. In 2013, the US Mint produced billions of pennies, but due to a rare mistake, some of them were struck on the wrong metal planchet or had a double die error. This means that the details on the penny are slightly misaligned or doubled, making them extremely rare and highly valuable to collectors. Now, before you rush to check your piggy bank, let's talk about the different variations that could make your penny worth more than just 1 cent. First, look for doubling on Lincoln's profile or the words "In God We Trust." If the letters appear slightly blurry or duplicated, bingo. Next, check the weight. A normal 2013 penny should weigh 2.5 grams. But if yours is heavier, it could be struck on a copper planchet, one of the rarest errors. And finally, inspect the color and luster. Some error pennies were accidentally coated in a way that gives them a brighter, shinier finish, making them even more desirable. Collectors are paying massive amounts for these rare finds. One verified 2013 no mint mark penny sold for over $1 million at auction. But here's the real kicker. Most people don't even realize they have one. Now, I know what you're thinking. Great, time to dig through my loose change. But hold on. Before you go full treasure hunter on your couch cushions, let's talk about how to sell your rare penny for the highest possible price. You've identified a rare 2013 no mint mark penny. So what now? Well, here's where things get really exciting. First, you need to get it authenticated. Never sell a rare penny without professional grading. Otherwise, you could be leaving tens of thousands of dollars on the table. The best grading services like PCGS and NGC can verify its rarity and assign it a grade, which directly impacts its market value. Next, choose the right platform to sell it. High-end collectors and auction houses pay significantly more than casual buyers. Places like Heritage Auctions, Stax Bowers, and even eBay can help you get top dollar. But here's the urgent part. The value of rare coins fluctuates. As more collectors snatch up these rare pennies, fewer will remain in circulation, driving prices even higher. If you wait too long, you might miss your golden opportunity. And before you go, let me ask you this: what if you have a different rare penny sitting in your collection? One worth even more? In our next video, I'll reveal another overlooked coin that could be hiding in your change, waiting to make you rich. So don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. You do not want to miss this next one. Your future fortune could be sitting in your pocket right now. Imagine checking your pocket change and finding a simple old penny. Nothing special, right? But what if I told you that very penny could be worth up to $1.30 million? Sounds insane, but it's 100% true. And today, we're talking about one of the most mysterious and valuable coins out there: the 1967 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny. You might think, wait, 1967? That's not even that old. And you're right. But here's the kicker. There's something very special about certain 1967 pennies that has collectors going crazy, willing to pay fortunes for a single coin. So what makes these pennies so rare and valuable? Stick with me until the end because I'll reveal exactly what to look for. And trust me, you don't want to miss it. Let's start with a little history. In 1967, the US Mint was dealing with a serious coin shortage. To prevent hoarding, they did something drastic. They removed mint marks from all coins. That means whether a penny was struck in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco, none of them had a mint mark. Sounds like a small detail, right? But small details make all the difference in the coin world. Now, here's where things get interesting. Most 1967 pennies are only worth face value. But a few rare ones? They're worth a fortune. Why? Because of critical minting errors and special conditions that set them apart. Some have dramatic die breaks, double strikes, or even off-metal compositions. And when collectors find these rare features, they're ready to drop serious cash. For example, one 1967 Lincoln penny with a dramatic double die error recently sold for over $12,000. That's a life-changing amount for a coin you might have in your pocket right now. But we're just getting started. Before I reveal the rarest 1967 penny that sold for over $1.3 million, let's talk about how you can spot valuable 1967 pennies yourself. First, you'll need to check for doubling. Look closely at the letters, numbers, and Lincoln's profile. If they look slightly duplicated, you might have a double die error. Second, check for off-metal strikes. If your penny doesn't look like a normal copper coin, it could be struck on a dime planchet. One of these sold for over $20,000. But here's where things get really crazy. The 1967 penny that made headlines and sold for over $1 million? It had a unique combination of errors that made it a one-of-a-kind treasure. Imagine finding a penny that could buy you a house, a luxury car, or even an early retirement. That's the power of rare coins. Now, let me ask you this. Have you checked your pennies yet? Because while you're watching this video, someone else could be cashing in on their fortune. Don't let that be you. Start checking your change, visit coin dealers, and educate yourself because the next millionaire-making penny could be sitting right in your pocket. Before you go, make sure to subscribe because we've got even more shocking coin discoveries coming up. And trust me, you don't want to miss the next one. Your dream of wealth could be closer than you think, if you know what to look for. See you in the next video.